I'm just gonna do a fresh take from here. Hello. I'm gonna be showing you AI Dungeon 2. If you haven't heard of it, it came out like roughly a week ago on the 5th. Nick Walton, he's a Mormon college student from what I've heard, and he made this AI game. He has made another one before just called AI Dungeon. That was the first one, which was a text-based RPG style game in which there were options procedurally generated. This one, however, it's completely up to you what the actions are. You can put in your own prompts to start off your adventures, and once you do that, you can choose your name, make your character, and all that. In order to download AI Dungeon 2, you have to go to their website. It'll give you access to this collab file, and what you want to do is go to File, save a copy in Drive, and then use that instead of this. All that matters is that you press this, which is to download the torrent files. After that, you might as well press this, which will execute it and allow you to play. And to play the game, you type in what action you want to do, and it'll try to make a story to accommodate for that. It's real. This stuff is real now. You can play a game with an AI. It's not perfect. It's not polished at all. It has a long way to go as far as accessibility. As you can see, you have to do all this debacle. So download is complete. Now this function will run, this code, which will start up the game. And I can more accurately show you what it can do. So here is the game. It's a very nice logo. I like it. There's supposed to be a text box where you can enter, but that's not here, which sucks. I guess I'm going to have to reset that. Alright, AI Dungeon. And there's no text box. That's great. No text box. Looks like we can't play. I'm a little bit determined to show you what this AI can do. I already recorded this, but I lost my footage because I did not import it correctly. So I'm going to do this again. And here we go. So this is AI Dungeon. To start a new game, you put in 0. Now you can choose fantasy, mystery, apocalyptic, zombies, or custom prompt. We'll go with fantasy, and we'll be a ranger. My name is Doug. You are Doug, a ranger living in the kingdom of Larian. You have a hunting bow and a quiver of arrows. You spot the deer and are ready to finish your hunt when suddenly you hear a noise behind you. Turn around. So whatever you put in, it will interpret that and then turn it into plot. You turn around and see a group of orcs sneaking up on you from behind. They seem to be preparing for battle. You raise your bow and fire an arrow at them, but it's not enough to kill them off. Pull out gun. Pull out gun. You pull out your pistol and shoot one of the orcs in the head, killing him instantly. The other two run off into the forest. You then look over your shoulder and see that there are more orcs coming towards you. You quickly reload your pistol and aim at one of them. Shoot the nuts. You shoot the orc's brains out with your pistol. You feel great. That's not what I meant, but it's trying. Do the Mario in celebration. You celebrate by shooting the shit with your family and friends. Your dad tells you he was a real big fan of yours when you were little, how you should get back to being a ranger like him. Was my dad a fan of me when I was little? Nay. So, up next, you go back to being a ranger. You continue to hunt down orcs, and orcs only ever attack you because they know you're stronger than them. Start a new life in Mexico. You decide to leave the kingdom of Larian and go live in Mexico. You think about what you want to do next and decide to become a drug lord. You set up shop in a small town called the Mexicanos, where you rule supreme. Okay? This is a great turn. Blackmail the government. You decide to take over the local government in Mexicanos and use it to make yourself even richer. You convince the mayor to let you build a huge mansion. He agrees and gives you a large sum of money so you can buy it. Get all the bitches. You immediately begin having sex with every single woman in town. This causes a lot of jealousy. However, you don't care. You're too busy fucking bitches. Soon you have a harem of bitches. This, I would probably restart because of how cursed I made it, and just give it a 0. So this is a powerful tool for role-playing when you're alone. Maybe you don't have friends. I'm gonna be spending the next 30 hours of my life just on here, doing whatever I want. But it's a good time, and you should try it. It's at AI Dungeon. It's just a website that you can find. I don't know the actual URL, but you can find that somewhere in this video, maybe in the string. But that's all I have for AI Dungeon. Now I'm gonna stop recording. Just let that slide.